Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm your host Fractal Melon. Thanks for coming by and checking out my first official upload. We're doing a let's play of Satisfactory here. Update 7 is on early access, so I thought this would be a great time to get started. I finally have some free time on my hands, and I've been really wanting to do something creative, and I've been really wanting to build a crazy mega factory of some sort. I've always played the game a little bit, but I've never really got past trains, and I always get kind of burned out. But I'm hoping with blueprints that will change things. But you know, we'll see how it goes, and I'm really looking forward to getting into this. We're gonna go ahead and skip the intro. I've done this like maybe 100 times, so I have a pretty good idea of what we're gonna do here initially. But then as we progress, we'll see how things slow down a bit, because I still don't really know a lot. And so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip the intro, go to the Northern Forest, and get started. It's also Fixmas time, so I'm really looking forward to building a Fixmas factory. And so yeah, here we are. We're in the Northern Forest, and so we're gonna head this way. If we hit V, we can scan for some resources. We're gonna scan for iron, because that'll give us the best location info that we need. And then as we head over there, we're gonna go ahead and just collect some leaves and some sticks, because we'll have plenty of biomass available for us, so we can have plenty of power to really just knock things out. I'm hoping to get tiers 1 and 2 unlocked, and then we'll get the space elevator up and running, and that should probably do it for the first episode, because I really want to beeline it to coal and unlock foundries, so we can also work on our Fixmas things. And here's the location that we're gonna start. It's a great location. We have access to 4 pure iron nodes. We have 2 copper nodes that are pure as well. We also have a concrete or limestone right at our fingertips. And just outside the base, we have 2 more more limestone. And we also have Caterium and some sulfur, plus a coal node, so we can get some coal power up and running lickety split. So let's go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and drop our hub right here. Since we skipped the intro, we don't have to build it up. It's already there for us. We also have some mining drones that we can use, and a few reinforced iron plates so we can build some constructors. But we're going to need a heck of a lot more than that. Oh look, here's our drone ship. You know, this thing's like the only one that seems to do its job properly. Everything else crashes. Yeah, you'll find them scattered throughout the world, which reminds me, there's one just over this hill here, so we can get an alternate recipe here pretty quick once we unlock parts assembly. Then we can get a modular frame and go ahead and unlock that. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unlock the first tier here, and then we'll work on Mark II and parts assembly. Gets ourselves some obstacle clearing, and then finish everything off with the resource sink. But let's take a look at the calendar here real quick, because with this we can unlock some goodies that might actually give us a kind of a good head start, because sometimes you can get like power shards and or coal. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through this real quick. Ooh, coupons. Now that's useful, because we can get some things from the awesome shop. Oh yeah, here we go. 20 power shards. Perfect. That will definitely help. All right, let me just go through this real quick. All right, so now we have all the things that we can get for today. We're all the way up to 16. So tomorrow will be 17. But man, we got some good stuff. We have power shards, and we got 30 coupons. That's really useful. That's a good run. You never know what you're gonna get. That's some nice little gifts to get us started. So let's go ahead and just dump our inventory here, because we don't need some of this stuff just yet. And then yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and clear out all the bushes here, remove the local wildlife. Some of these bees over here. You know, oh, I already triggered it. And we'll go ahead and get started. All right, we went ahead and cleared everything out, so let's go ahead and drop ourselves. First, I'm gonna do a smelter, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and power this thing up with one of our biomass burners here. I'll just put 2 in. All right, process some of the wood that I had, so we have some biomass, and then let's go ahead and drop that in and let that produce some iron. While that's running, I'm going to come over to our drop ship here because we're going to need a few more resources. I mean, yeah, it's nice that we have 8 of the reinforced iron plates and a little bit of wire, but we can get quite a bit more over here. Yeah, we got to deal with the hogs. Hey guys, what's up? Still a little damage from when all the bees kind of stung me while I was taking care of business over there. Alright. By the way, in Update 7, if you really don't want to have to deal with the little beasties, you can go over to creatures here and change their hostility levels. I'm going to leave it to default because sometimes I like to be surprised, just kind of be walking along and all of a sudden a hog comes out of the bushes and headbutts you in the face. It's kind of cool. Not really. Alright, so we got some wire, some more reinforced plates, there's some more over here, grab that, and then I think there's some, yep, there's some circuit boards in here. Don't really need the circuit boards just yet, but we can come back here and get this pod later. That's why we need the modular frame. Alright, let's go back to the location and get started with some constructors, because now we have like 60 reinforced iron plate, and we have over 500 wire, so that's very helpful. And yeah, because we really want to get things going. And what is up with this floating rock? You know, I thought this was a glitch, but it's still here. It's always here. So weird. Okay, enough distractions. Let's get to work. Ugh. You know, I don't mind damaging myself right now because I know I'm gonna heal. All right, let's go ahead and put ourselves like 4 constructors, like so, and then we're gonna go ahead and put a smelter in the front, and I'm gonna try to get as close as possible because that way we can just save on the plates, because we'll need all the plates that we can muster at the moment, and you'll see here in a moment. Oh no, stop that. There we go. So we're gonna set these guys to iron rods, and then we're gonna go ahead and set these other 2 to plates. So we'll have 4 plates and 4 iron rods being made, and that will be, whoops, that'll be pretty much all we need for the moment. And then as we start, as we get to Mark II, we can start, you know, breaking this down and making it a little bit more efficient. And then, of course, what we're gonna do is just drop in a miner here, and then we're just gonna run them in like so, and then we're gonna do that for all the others since we have the miners. And yeah, that's it. And then it's gonna be a little spaghetti, but it's fine. Oh, you know, even if it is spaghetti, I don't want it to clip, so yeah. All right, now we're just gonna go ahead and wire all this stuff up. And oh, we ran out of plates. I forgot. That's why I had the smelter over here, because what we were gonna do is make the additional plates. All right, so I'm gonna finish that up, wire it up, and then we're gonna add another biomass burner because that's gonna take a little bit more power than what we have already. And then we'll move on to making some concrete. All right, everything is wired up. We have iron going into our smelters here. I have an extra biomass burner because this thing takes... Uh-oh. Did I not connect it all properly? Something is not right here. Uh-oh, that's why. Whew. Yeah, I actually put fuel in it. Stupid. There we go. So our max consumption is now 52, but our max capacity is 70. All right, so with that, it's going to be doing its thing. We already have a few plates here, and I would like to put some storage containers in here, but we don't have enough rods at the moment, so we'll have to let that build up for a moment. And then yeah, we're just gonna let that build up for a moment, and then I'm gonna grab some more miners, and then we're gonna head over to the concrete there, and so then we can start unlocking base building and logistics. Then we can get our copper up and running, and grab some field research after that, and then either do parts assembly first or Mark IIs. if I'm conservative with my plates, then we'll be able to do that. But yeah, so let's just let that build up, and then we'll start building some things. All right, now we have some storage containers set up so we can just collect our resources, so we don't have to worry about it backing up while we're over there collecting concrete. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna make concrete by hand, because we're gonna need like, I don't know, I'm gonna make like 600. It shouldn't take too long, maybe like 5 minutes, but it's totally worth it. In the meantime, I also set up this little biomass production, which I should have set to biomass, and so that will just be producing some of these leaves here that I have in the storage. It's not efficient because we need 120 per minute, but at least it's working in the background, so I don't get behind on that. I am processing the wood by hand, so that gives us, a lot of biomass real quick, because wood's just like no problem. I wouldn't even bother setting it up over there for the time being. All right, so I also got some miners. So we're gonna go over to the concrete here, or the limestone. I swear, I'm just gonna keep calling it concrete. It's limestone, but whatever, technicalities. And then I'm gonna make a little escalator because I'm lazy and I don't feel like walking all the way around. And then I'm just gonna put, oh, I think I put 2 up there or something. What happened? Is it too steep? Is that what it was? Yeah, now I'm being attacked. Hey, back off. Okay, let's back this up a little bit. Like so. Yeah. Alright, escalator. Woo! Hey guys. Did I bother you? Let me get rid of this. Ugh, so nasty. Alright, so we're gonna open up this node here, and I think I'm gonna have to make a little bit of concrete, because I think I only have like 6. Yeah, I have like 6. I don't think it's enough to make even a power pole. If I can make a power pole, I can make a power pole. Okay, I thought it was it took more than that. Or was it because of the miner? Yeah, it was the miner. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put a crafting bench here. And then at the same time, we're going to drop some of our little buddies here. Yeah, I like these guys. They get things done. They're pretty efficient. I like to take 3 or 4 at a time. And I even gave them names. Louie, Dewey, Huey, and Bob. Yeah, look at that. They're really satisfied whenever they get to drill into something. Alright. Let's go ahead and look at that. They already got, through the whole animation, they were producing resources. That's so funny. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and produce, I think I'm going to make like 600. I'm going to make 600. So we'll need 400 for our unlocks, and then a couple hundred just so we can put down some foundations. And then after this, we're going to take care of our copper. So I went ahead and took Bob and set up this little concrete facility here. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to race the constructor. I mean, all you got to do is use basic math and you can figure out it's going to make 15 per minute. But let's see how many I can make in a minute. Because I'm trying to justify the whole handcrafting thing. Because while we make 600 concrete, this thing will only make, so many. So right now I have 221 concrete. And then we're going to go ahead and grab the... Oh, hold on. Actually, let's come over here. Let's grab it from our miners, Huey, Dewey, and Louie here. And if you see here, that's only enough to make 100 concrete. So let's race. All right, let's see how much our constructor has made. Oh, look at that, 15. Ha! So yeah, in 1 minute we can make 100 concrete, and it takes just a minute for these guys to fill up back to 100. And then, so yeah, so we're gonna take a couple more minutes here and make ourselves 600 concrete. All right, I might have gone a little overboard and made almost 1,000 concrete, a little over 900. Let's see how you did in the meantime. 117. How sad, but it is what it is. And besides, we needed to let our machines run over there and build up some resources for us. So let's go over to our hub here and unlock base building, so then we can head over to the copper and get a little copper thing going. And then by the time the dropship comes back, we can go ahead and see. Oh, I need some. Oh yeah, that's right. Got to collect these guys. By the time the dropship comes back, then we can look at that. We already got like over 300, 200 there. Yeah, the rods are gonna be the slowest, but yeah. So by the time the dropship comes back, we can unlock logistics, and then keep expanding. That's the name of the game. Build and expand. All right, 2 minutes. Let's see what we can do in 2 minutes. So the 2 minutes are up, and basically what we have is a little foundation here. We have a couple smelters, and we built a few constructors, but we need a little bit more cabling. I keep calling it cabling. I don't know why I keep calling it that. And we gotta be careful here because we will run out real quick. And then we can probably build a few more constructors like so. So the idea is here we'll have 30 and 30 come in. We're gonna go ahead and unlock our logistics. And until we get our Mark II belts, we can only have 2 smelters. And then we'll set up splitters here, and then we'll be making more wire with these guys. And so that'll basically make 30 wire per minute for 15. 30 will come out here. We'll split it from 15 to 15. And eventually we'll add another constructor on the other side there. So we can make cable, and then we'll have wire over here. So yeah, let's go ahead and unlock our... I guess I should have put a ramp here so we don't kill ourselves. Yep. And then we'll go ahead and unlock logistics, and then we'll finish wiring everything up over there. Hopefully I have enough wire, because yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Logistics, wire, boom, boom. Yeah, we only have 65 after that. Ugh. Ugh. All right, so we have most of our constructors down. The only thing that's going to take wire is, well, actually what we need is well, we only need 1 biomass for now. I think that'll be enough. So each smelter is 4, so there's 8 here. Then we have 8 and 8, so we're 16. Plus 4 is, you know, it's enough. It's enough. So what I'll probably have to do here is just turn on one of our smelters just to get enough wire going. So I'll go ahead and put a splitter right here. And then we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll put another splitter right here. And then connect these two. And then we're gonna add some power. Like so. And we'll add another power pole here. Just barely enough power. Then we'll connect that there. And I'll just do an extension over there. Turn this bad boy on. So, next thing we need to do is just let the resources build up. Once the resources build up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off these 2 constructors. We'll build a little collection over here. And, actually, I think in order to have... If I add the extra constructor over here, it'll be... I think it'll be 33 megawatts if I'm not mistaken, so we're probably going to need another biomass burner. So we'll need more wire. So we have everything all cleaned up and running. We have 2 smelters going into 4 constructors. I fell off my lookout tower. Oh, man. Okay. So we're making 60 wire over here, and then we're making 60 wire over here. That then makes 30 cables. And then we're putting it into these little storage containers. Now over here, I've laid down a foundation so we can get started on our iron products. And we have a little bit of a to-do list here. So we're going to have about 9 constructors and 4 smelters. We're going to go ahead and unlock Mark II belts. So then we can bring in the Mark II belts. And then we're going to be making iron rods, iron plates, and screws. And I think I have an idea how that we're going to arrange this. But that's what we're going to be doing right here. And but first things first, let's go ahead and collect some resources. And then go ahead and unlock We're gonna take a little damage here, but whatever. We are invincible. So let's go over here and unlock. Well, I guess we'll do Mark II belts. I had to also make plates. So, in the background, I've just been collecting resources so we can save some time here. I also put down a couple constructors here, so they can make the pesky screws, and then we can just come over here, you know, and grab some iron rods, which I already have plenty of at the moment, and then just go ahead and drop that in and kind of walk away until we get this thing unlocked here. So I think I'll just do Mark IIs first and then wait for the drone ship, so then we can kind of start working on our little setup over there. All right, there we go. Send that off into space. So we still have plenty of reinforced plates, cables, iron rods and wire to build our little iron factory over there, and we'll go set that to our next research. We'll get field research, so then we can actually, with field research, we can get our MAM, and we're gonna go down to the quartz, and then we're gonna go start working on unlocking our blade runners. But we'll still need parts assembly before we can do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this, and then I'm gonna delete you, and then just to keep this thing running in the background, we'll go ahead and put a splitter right here and just feed you into that. So like nothing has ever changed. And get rid of the extra iron ore because we don't need it. And then we'll just go ahead and fill up our ore here, so it looks nice and pretty. So this should be okay. Yeah, it's high enough. So then we'll put our. Oh yeah, you know what I didn't think of is how much power this is going to take. All right, we'll figure that out in a minute. But first, let's just kind of look at our layout. So we're going to have that coming this way. And I really don't want to do a manifold. I want to load balance it just so this thing is running. So we need a little space for that. So, yeah, we'll start right here. That up. We'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then as far as our load balance goes, we're going to go ahead and put a splitter right here. And this might be too close. Yeah, it's probably too close. And we'll probably put that right there. And then we'll put another splitter here. And another splitter here. I guess that didn't line up. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And then our Mark II belts will come around this way. Oh yeah, it's just right. Just right. 1 and 2. Alright. So, alright, so then that will split off, and then we'll go to our smelters. So, I want 2 of these guys to be making iron plates. So, we'll just have our constructor here and here. Because, basically 30 iron ore will make, ignits will make 30 plates. This did not line up. Go ahead and put that there. Alright, then, as far as this is concerned, so, next thing we want to do is make iron rods. So if we, do this, in fact, actually, I need to move this out of the way. This will split here. So we'll do that into another constructor over here. Alright, and then it's gonna get a little tight here, and then we'll put our other smelter. I think we have enough room here. Put our other smelter here, and then we'll do 2 more constructors, which will make more iron rods, like so. Alright, so need to have all this lined up. Alright. So then we're gonna put a splitter here, like that. Now we need to get on the other side. A little tight, little tight. So these two will just be making our iron rods, and then these two will be making 15 and 15, which will be 30, which then we're going to go into basically 3 more constructors over here, which will split off that way. And this could be too close. And then we'll put that there. Put that there. Put that there. And then merge. Is this here? Yeah. Then we're gonna put a merger here. And then we'll put a splitter here. Alright, so these 15 and 15 will come in, then this will divide this by 3. Whoops. Because it takes 10 iron rods per minute. And of course, this does not line up. Let's get my OCD from... And, alright. There we go. So now all we gotta do is wire it up and see it run. So set that to screw and then go from there. And just like that, everything is running. We have iron ore coming in over here. We have 120 ore coming into our smelters, being split off and making iron plates, iron rods, and screws. I even took the time to update our concrete facility here. So we went ahead and unlocked all the additional milestones because now we have plenty of resources to work with. And there's only a few other things that we need to do. I also took the liberty of unlocking some blade runners because, man, the mobility of these bad boys is necessary. And so I then connected everything up to these 6 biomass burners. So everything is in like one little central location when it comes to power, so we're not like running around. And in fact, it's not really taking too much power at the moment. It's only 105 megawatts. We have a capacity of 180 megawatts. So yeah, that's great. So there's only one thing really left to do, and that is to build our space elevator. Yep. And I think I have all the resources we need over here. Yes, we do. Go ahead and put all those in. And let's go over here. And actually, we're gonna have to move that out of the way. Let's go ahead and drop our space elevator down. I have a nice little platform ready to go here. Put it like kind of in the middle. And this animation's always pretty cool. It's kind of crazy how you're just flinging all these little items out into the world, and then light builds, it creates, and then it's like it's always up there waiting for us. I really am interested to see what the story ends up being. Kind of curious. I mean, what's your thoughts? What do you think's going on? Are we sending resources to a Death Star? That's what I think. Throw a comment down below and let me know what you think. Hahaha. Alright, now we have to make smart plating. And with that, that's gonna take a whole nother episode to do. Yep. So we have our basic production online, we have a space elevator, we have some blade runners to work with. I like it. And yeah, we're ready to go. So with that, I do thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, throw a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, so let's go ahead and put a smelter, like right here. Yeah, hey, come on. What, seriously, dude? You have to be like right here, right now. I hate to do this, but it's for your own good. Yes. Don't fall off the cliff. Okay. Let's talk to... Oh. Oh, dear. He fell off the cliff. He's alright, right? Bean? Yeah, he's okay. He's okay.